Hey Rick,
Yeah.
could you please tell me about emotional dysregulation and how you deal with that? And you pause the TV.
Emotional dysregulation, I feel, is like getting too much of a thing. So like typical people get angry or they get frustrated, which is like baby anger. We get angry. Like like once an emotion starts, it doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like slow down for it, but we're trying desperately to slow it down and go like, no, too much. We're overstepping here. Pull back. It's like sadness becomes depression. Nervousness becomes anxiety, and we're desperately like, no, come back. Just be nervous. Don't be anxious. Dealing with it is a journey. It's a process in and of itself. It's knowing that you are more likely to tip over into the dysregulation. So you sort of prepare yourself early almost. It's difficult to describe, but it's like you get a feeling and you say, ooh, this is gonna get too big. So let me try and pull back now. Let me try and put up barriers early to try and keep that emotion at bay. But with neurodivergence, we struggled, so it doesn't always work. And I think it's just the awareness of it and the understanding that your reactions are bigger, your sensations are bigger because you have emotional dysregulation. If you have emotional dysregulation, and I think it's trying to develop these sorts of coping mechanisms where you say, well, I'm going to feel this, but can I mask it enough that I don't overstep in the wrong way? But if you're home and alone and chilling and you get this sudden rush of an emotion, don't try and pull that back too much, because, it's trying to live in the world and you say, well, I can't be too angry because I might get fired. Whereas when you're at home, you're like, well, I can get angry now. I can live in that anger for a moment. I can sort of ride through that. It's a tricky one, It's a lot of these questions. There's an answer that pops into my head, but with this, it's like I'm still learning it. I'm still sort of looking at my life, in hindsight and going, wow, that was always there, and I don't know that I've ever dealt with it very well. And now I'm trying to understand how to work with it in a typical world. I'm trying to be emotionally dysregulated in a world that doesn't like it.
If I may.
You may.
From watching you and being with you through this journey, you definitely have learned not how to get rid of it, and I don't think you ever would do, but you communicate to me when something's heightening. So if you start feeling overwhelmed or you start getting really low, or I can see it if you're getting really excitable, so you don't need to communicate your body language and your noises that come out of your face, do that, but you do, and I think that has self-awareness. You have been going through this journey, you've taken a lot of time to reflect on who you were versus who you are now, so yeah, give yourself props for that.
Well, thank you. I mean, here it's a little easier here because like you're my biggest fan and this is my safe space. Whereas out in the world, there's expectation and etiquette that you have to sort of... But like you say, I get to practice at home. So I think I'll know more and I'll be able to define it better later. But right now, that's the best I got, guys.
That's good, thank you.